He did go 594 in the same exact power level and tune. They didn't touch the tune. They just fixed some boost leaks once they got back home and went to Dragway 42. So a lot of the same air, all that kind of the same temp type stuff, and went 594. So this car is going to be badass. Welcome to the Drag Driver Pete News presented by Summit Racing. Let's talk about this new MotorTrend video that came out yesterday, I think. The battle for America's fastest street car. Hot Rod Drag Week 2025. Dude, have you seen this thing? Did you watch this?
I have not seen this. I'm excited to check
Primo
this
shit,
out.
man. Primo. It is bad to the bone. 36 minutes long. Highly recommend it. I think I saw Brian Robins shared it, and dude, I watched it. I saw him share it last night, but I was going to bed, so I watched it this morning. Awesome stuff.
Nice.
Just good coverage, and it's really like that next level of editing that you really kind of look for. Daily interviews. It's obviously talking about the fastest street car. I mean, they're not out there covering stuff that's 14, 15 second cars. They're talking to Ned Dunphy, Bryant Goldstone, Will Fair, Steven Spees is in there talking about the Ford and how he ended up with that. I thought that was a really cool, like 2 minutes of the story. Basically follows them every day. Each racer every day kind of goes through there telling their story. I liked how it wasn't just, hey, how was that run? Like I feel like you get a lot of times, and we've tried to coach the racers that we're talking to because we end up with the same problem, right? We're like, dude, how was that? And they're like, well, car ran great. I want to say thanks to the sponsor. You know what I mean? And they did a really good job of kind of making those drivers, have some personality and kind of break that shell down some. So it's really cool. And obviously 36 minutes is pretty digestible. That's not a on the toilet watch, but that's something you can throw your earbuds in and watch while your wife is watching whatever TV show she's into. So it's pretty cool. And then I wanted to talk about, so that it ends obviously with Goldstone in second place. Everybody saw that. Everybody knew all that stuff. But I just wanted to remind everybody, he did go 594 in the same exact power level and tune. They didn't touch the tune. They just fixed some boost leaks once they got back home and went to Dragway 42. So a lot of the same air, all that kind of the same temp type stuff, and went 594. So this car, it's going to be badass.
Yeah, I'm excited for next year. It's going to be, that again, this was their first event with that car.
Yeah, it had 3 passes on it.
Right. And the motor was out like 2 days before the event started. With what they've done with the Javelin, over the years, to come out in their first week-long event at drag week of all events and come out and finish second, like they've got a car right there. So we'll see how next year plays out.
That is for sure. And DeatschWorks is the leading manufacturer of high performance fuel system components. The DW product line includes fuel injectors, pumps, modules, rails, regulators, filters, lines, and fittings, plus surge tanks engineered to support power levels ranging from 400 to 3,000 horsepower. With a focus on engineering excellence and industry-leading customer support, DeatschWorks continues to drive the future of high-performance fueling. And guys, you know the deal. DDR10 gets you 10% discount on anything DeatschWorks related over there on their website, or anything DeatschWorks on the website, shirts, hats, fuel pumps. You heard the whole list earlier. If you can't remember that, just rewind, hit that backspace, and go back there and get it. DeatschWorks.com. Take a screenshot of this here so you can see how to spell it, and then jump in there and figure all your stuff out. All right, man. I want to talk about AFCO Racing Shock stuff too today. So if you want to hit that one, we'll jump into a fun topic for this one.
All right. Racers know when you want performance that wins, you want AFCO. From shocks and suspension to cooling, brakes, and more, AFCO Racing has been helping teams go faster for over 30 years. Built by racers for racers, check out the AFCO Advantage and follow them today on social media for the latest in performance parts. AFCO Racing, built to win.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this as often as I can bring it up. But, he said that the Javelin is going to be on radials. So, going to have 2 completely different cars. That's going to be awesome. So, the Javelin will go faster if he brings it to Sick Week. But I think with what they did at Drag Week, dude, I don't think you're going to be able to get him out of this car.
Yeah.
And then he goes out and tests and goes 594. He said in the MotorTrend video that this car was built to go fives.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We knew that. You don't take the Javelin that's
Been 640s.
660s, yeah, 660s average, been 630s, 640s, and drop the amount of money that it takes to build a car like this
Yep.
to stay in the sixes. So we knew that was the plan, when he released this car. So
Yeah, it's I can't wait. Bring
and
it on.
if I would have guessed at PRI last year, I would have thought that he would have done it already this year. But obviously, it took a little bit to get that car ironed out. There's a lot
Yeah, I
of
mean,
car there, so we'll see.
well, and you think 700 miles, street miles, pulling a trailer, all that kind of stuff is just completely, that's a big change. And due to brand new trailer, like
Mhm.
the car, this car had a brand new trailer behind it. So all the stuff they had been comfortable with before was now changed because of all the different layout in the trailer. Now I know the new one was nicer, and whenever you build the first thing the first time, you don't do it as you should. The second time you learn and you make it better. But still think about that. So they built the car, got it ready, and now they also built a trailer. So how much time was spent? Oh shit, that's actually in that side door instead of in the back.
Right. And
You
what's
know, all
wild
that.
is they didn't take anything from the Javelin to build this car. Like this
Right.
is,
So,
that
yeah.
the Javelin and the trailer is still together.
Yeah.
And now they have this and a new trailer. So it's a completely different, race setup. So
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive because, most people would pull a power plant and transmission and drive line out of one car and drop it in another. But this is all completely different.
And big shout out to Brian Robbins, Robbins Racecraft, put together this SMX, and dude, it worked. It made it all week, man. It's crazy
Hmm.
and very fast. 627 on one day, and then of course goes out. Same tune. They said they didn't even touch it up.
Right.
554. Crazy. All right, let's keep rolling. Again, thanks to AFCO and their support here, the channel here. We appreciate them a whole bunch. To all of our race car friends that are out there, I need you guys to do us a favor. I need y'all to go into that Drag Driver Pete photo album and tag your friends. Eric has worked his absolute ass off to make sure that these photos are getting up for the circuit. Rocky Mountain Race Week, Six Summers coming, Havlicks is up. All of that stuff. I need you guys to go in there, tag your friends, look at some stuff, send Eric a message if you want to purchase one of those. He is working on the website after, the Pixie Set site to where you can purchase that, but that's a whole other level of editing. And I don't know if y'all know this or not. Eric is kind of a perfectionist. I'm a volume and quantity guy. Eric is our quality guy. I'm throwing stuff out. It may not be the best, but it's going out. Eric doesn't do that, and especially for something that's as cool as photos, you really can't do that because people are going to hang this stuff on their wall, man. They're gonna imagine you're going to walk into some race car friend's house one day and the photo you took is going to be hanging on the wall. That's pretty cool, man. That's
Absolutely.
pretty cool. So guys, just say, just our way to say thank you for everything you do. Hit that share button though as we jump into this, because this is going to be a fast show this morning. Thank you to our sponsors. They truly make all of this possible. It's been a crazy year. We've been to like 16 events or something insane, and a lot of single day stuff all over the country because of these guys. So if you are able to, if you're doing some shopping and you're looking at stuff, hit these guys up, see if they got something that worked for you. Summit Racing, Deech Works, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, AFCO Racing Products, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D. And for some entertainment, PowerTube TV, we do some exclusive stuff over there. WAF Racing, Sweet Patina with the best hand cleaning wipes on the market, and Racing Junk Classifieds. Jump over there and do all that. Oh man, Richard Brewer in here this morning. He says sitting at a job site waiting for a customer to show up and open the gate so I can get to work. And then tonight he's going to be over at Flying H Drag Strip while they're running. They're in some nitro over there tonight, so that'll be kind of cool. I'm glad that he got that opportunity to go over there and see them, and hooked him up with Blake Housley. He's been there several times, just didn't have his number. So glad that he got that in, because if you guys saw on the Drag Driver Pete post last night, he actually caught somebody wearing a parking lot beer shirt in the parking lot. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate all of them and all that stuff. Azim in here